Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Yo. I know it's been a while since I recorded my last video, but that was intentional this time. I am embarking on a new journey that has definitely got me getting out of my own way, and that is to build a new custom home from the ground up. Building a new home from the ground up, like literally from the dirt all the way up, has always been a dream of mine ever since I was a little girl, but it just seemed like an impossibility. And so, of course, I had to remove the doubts and all the negative thoughts out of the way and all the what ifs. And we just had to take a chance and step out on faith. When hubby and I first started out on this journey, we quickly learned that this was a hurry up and wait type of process. It wasn't something that we could get done like overnight, within a couple of weeks. It really was a journey. Right now we're at the physical building stage, but there were several steps that we had to take in order to even get to this point. When we shared with family and friends what we were doing, of course, the main question was, what's the process like? So we decided to film our journey so that we could encourage and inspire others who might want to get involved and do something like this. But before I get started, I need to do a couple of things. First, we want to dedicate this video series to our children. We just want to encourage them to aim higher in whatever it is they choose to do. Additionally, we want to dedicate the house itself, this entire process, to the memory of our mothers, Keith and my mother, Izora Davis, and his mother, Gloria Jean, and then to the memory of my brother, Darrell Davis. We know we got some champions in heaven looking down and smiling on us. And so we dedicate this build to them. We love you. All right, I'm going to refer to my notes because there's so much to cover and I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping over anything. So step one, get pre-qualified. When hubby and I landed on the decision that we wanted to purchase our forever home, because that's the home that we know we're going to be in for a very long time, I reached out to Carol and I said, Carol said, huh? I said, I'm ready to go. And Carol said, send me your information. I sent her the requested information that included my income, and then she sent me a pre-qualification letter that let me know how much I qualify for and the loan product that would work for my particular situation. Step two, very important. Do your research and ask questions. So with the pre-qualification letter in my hands, I knew what we would be able to work with. The other thing that we did a lot of research on too was buying existing homes versus building new construction. YouTube University and Google, they were our best friends because we got a lot of information from those sources. Now, of course, you've got to filter out the good from the bad, research the research. One of the things that convinced us to go with new construction, though, was the horror stories that we've been hearing about people who were buying, especially in today's market. And it just got to the point where we were like, okay, let's do the math. If we are out there looking for a home and the pre-existing stock, let's be honest, some of that stuff is out there, has been out there since before we were born. The house probably has some upgrades, some modernizations, but probably not as much as you'd like. So you're still going to end up doing work in the home just to make it suitable for what you want and your taste. And then if you're in a bidding war and you turn around and you pay $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 more than the asking price on top of the work that you're likely going to have to put into the house, we started doing some math, and I'm sorry, the math wasn't mathing. And so we decided, why not build our own home? And we learned that in today's market, it could run you about 15% higher to build new construction than if you purchased a regular or already existing home. So we're talking about between $50,000, maybe $55,000 more to build from the ground up. To us, it was worth it. It's really worth it because you're getting something that's brand new. You're getting something that's built customized the way you want it, and it's yours. Step three, get quotes from builders. Do not go with the first thing you see. Do not go with the first price you get. Get quotes. I would say at least 3. So after meeting several times with this builder, realizing that, yep, this is what we want to do, having identified where we wanted to live now, we went on to step 4, which was the builder's contract. Now, even before that particular stage, we had a preliminary contract with this builder when we determined, yep, we want to work with you. We did a preliminary contract where we made an initial down payment or deposit. That deposit would be used to get the land, but then also to get the plans from the architect. So then once those plans were finally done, we met with our builder again, and we got a chance to sit down and go over each, literally page by page on step 5. So while waiting on the architect, we were able to get a few selections done to kind of expedite the process, because it takes a while for those things to come through. So for example, the builder reached out to us and said, hey, you want to go ahead and make your brick selection. We went to the brick store. That process was so much fun. It was a simple process, but it was so much fun. There are some other selections that we're going to have to make, and we'll bring you along on that part of the journey as well. All right, step 6, permits. So we've got the plans done. We've made our selections. And now the builder had to submit our information over to the village to get the permits approved. Step 7, which is the last step for this particular part of the process, it's build time. Our builder sent us a text message, and he was like, guess what? The excavators are coming out. Woo! So I would probably say a week after the permits were approved, the excavators came out. And of course, the minute we got that text message, we had already planned lunchtime. We were going to the site. And then the very next day, we went out there and saw that they had framed what's going to be the our basement. They had started framing that and started pouring concrete into that. So right now we are in the physical process of getting the house built. OMG, it's exciting. We said we're probably not going to come every day. I don't know if that's going to be true, but we will definitely still be going out there every week. So each time that something major comes out of the process, I will journal that. I'm going to make sure to do videos on other steps in the process, like the credit. I'm going to have the mortgage broker to come out and talk about, or do a video with me about the preliminary approval process as well as the actual approval process. I'm going to see if I can get my builder to come on and talk to us as well. Do a video on what his process is for building. Anything we can do to help encourage you, help inspire you, remove those doubts and those fears. That's what we want to do. So stay tuned for more videos. I am happy to be on this journey. Oh, but listen, in order for you to get those updates, you know what you got to do? You got to like this video. You got to subscribe to the channel so that you can get the update. Thanks for coming with me on this journey. I will talk to you soon.